Coach, your thoughts on last weekend?
Disappointing Friday. We haven't seen a first period like that probably since the first game of the year against Ferris. His pucks ended up in our net. The turnovers were hard to explain. What I liked about Saturday was we responded and the vibe on the bench was good and all that kind of stuff. But it was disappointing. It was disappointing for the way we played on Friday night, and then I was happy for the players to feel good about getting a win on Saturday, and that's not taking anything away from Long Island. We've played better than what we're doing and what we're playing, and that is from a coaching staff perspective. That's something we need to find a way to get to our best level.
Logan Neaton is the player on the press conference today. He stepped in on Friday night and then as well on Saturday to play. I feel like he played well. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I thought he played well. I don't really remember the. Yeah, I mean, forget about Friday. It was those are always difficult with an injury. But I thought he played well on Saturday. It was his first college win, his first win at Miami, his first home start for us. So I lots of reasons to be positive about his play. I thought he played well.
In addition to Neaton, what else positive can you take away from this weekend going into the series next weekend against another one of the best teams in the nation?
We found a way to win on Saturday. That's a positive. Obviously, winning has been very difficult for us. We were 1 for 2 in the power play and basically 5 of 6 on the shorthanded with a shorthanded goal. So I think the special teams were good on Saturday. Just the positive vibe from our group on the bench overall on Saturday. That's what we take away. We have to get back to defending better. We have to get back to playing harder more of the time, and we have to get back to having everybody contribute and not having as many passengers as we've had as of late.
What have you seen on film from Western Michigan, and what do you guys need to do this weekend to hang with them?
I see a veteran, confident, extremely good team. That's what we see on tape. They've got probably one of the best defensemen in the country in Adard. They've got a goaltender who last year at this time was injured and couldn't play, and he's on top of his game. And they've got depth with their forwards and their decor like no other. I think they're a big skating physical team. That's what I see, and I liked their group last year, and we played them. We had the sweep there. I think they had the best of the other 4 games, so we played them fine. But they're a handful, man, and we're gonna have to stay out of the penalty box because their first unit, their power play in general is really good. So that's an area of concern because we've got to play hard, and where we have to defend better. Primarily from a D zone standpoint. We need to defend better than we've been defending. I'm not saying they're not dangerous off the rush because they are, but the rushes are things that, you've got good players, and from a D zone standpoint, I think we can do a better job of taking away time and space and a better job of being where we're supposed to be when we're supposed to be there. But there's lots of challenges that Western Michigan presents for sure.
Logan, you step in Friday, obviously in the middle of the game. Just walk me through, in that sense, you're the backup goalie. Mentally, just what is that like to have to come into a game right in the middle?
Yeah, for me, I just kind of try and take the same approach every day, right? Every game's the same to me with my preparation, and at the end of the day, if you get thrown in, you have to be ready, and that was the situation. I think it was a good stepping stone moving into Saturday just to get a little bit more game experience.
Yeah. Saturday, you get your first win in a Miami uniform. Just tell me how that felt and what Saturday was like for you.
Yeah, obviously it was big for myself individually to kind of get that monkey off my back, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think it was bigger for our team. Obviously, we've been fighting to get wins and to kind of get that, and hopefully it can propel us into this coming weekend.
Yeah. As we near the end of the 2021 calendar year, in your assessment, where is this team right now?
I think it's a team that's working to find its identity, and I think we're working hard every day to do that. And obviously, it's a process like everything else. It's going to take time, and it's something we're working on. And I'm definitely excited for where this team's going, and I think we're taking the right steps every day.
Logan, what are some things you can take away from last series, especially Saturday's win going into this series against one of the toughest teams in the nation?
I think for us, just as a collective as a whole, just understanding that if we do stick to our process, we're going to find success. I think Saturday was an example of that. We stuck to our process. We were good on our objectives, and we found a way to get a win. And I think it shows that that's the route we need to take, and it's the route that we can take.